Hey everyone, welcome back to Torment Tides of Numenera. We are right next to a giant maw, which is labeled the treasure trove, which is definitely not a trap. I'm pretty sure it's a trap, but...
Is there more danger? So be it.
First we are going to level up Eridus here. He looks like he's going to grab a new tier? Oh wait, whatever it is. He's going to grab a new sub-tier, I guess. Step, that's it. He's getting a new step. Let's go ahead and buff up his might pool since he's running a little low.
I feel even more fantastic.
Yeah, you are more fantastic. And here we go into
I'm ready.
this maw that is definitely not a trap. Oh, that actually looks like a treasure trove. Okay.
Yes. Now.
Shins, black metal frame. Oh, what is this? This metal frame is about as tall as a human and perhaps twice as wide. Rivets hide cleverly constructed joints. The entire structure can collapse to the size of your forearm. It's a quest item.
I'm ready.
Oddity, a cipher, the heart of Mali. Counters negative fetals. Excludes flanked and lasting damage. Heals 1 point of might, speed, and intellect per turn. Active for 5 rounds. Wow, that's pretty good.
These ciphers are killing me.
Well, okay, don't just automatically put that one on then. Let's see. I am getting quite a few, aren't I? Well, let's just hand one off here to Aligern, who has spots for many. I should really divvy these up, but let's go finish collecting what we can get here.
I'm going.
Tucked away in this fleshy abscess is the sculpture of a pickaxe embedded in a jumble of stone blocks. Near the sculpture's base is a bronze plaque. Etched on the plaque is a short message. Better to swing the pick than strike the vein. Shins are shackles and treasure's chains. Examine the pickaxe. Shining metal hammer. The shining metal handle towers overhead, completely out of reach. You couldn't touch it without climbing the sculpture itself, and even then it looks far too heavy to move. The pickaxe trembles and you blink. You felt the motion in your mind. You may actually be able to affect this sculpture with your thoughts. Try to free the pickaxe. What is this, might? No, it's intellect. I'll tell you what, let's find somebody who doesn't usually use intellect. Akina, maybe? Aligern? Okay, Aligern, I'll give it a shot. Nope. Straining your mind, you imagine the pickaxe moving beneath your firm hand. Shudders once and then goes still. Let's try one more time. Nope. Okay, we're not getting it. And leave the sculpture alone. Oh, really? Eridus says as you turn to go. You know how you can move the sculpture by staring at it, and you're not going to play with it? No wonder you're so glum all the time. Suddenly perks up. How about I give it a try? Go ahead. Clenching his fist, Eridus glares at the sculpture. Seconds pass. He bares his teeth, growling. The hoarse scraping sound. The pickaxe retracts from the blocks, and a waterfall of shins cascades from some hidden recess into a pile between the blocks. Sculptures are no match for the mental prowess of Eridus. I wish he'd done that before I spent all those points on it. As you reach for the shins inside the sculpture, a strange feeling of revulsion sweeps over you. Pull my hand back. Let's leave it alone. We're leaving? What about all the treasure? No, don't touch it. Sorry, Eridus, but the pile of shins is just not worth it. Whatever horrible thing might happen. This immense pile is comprised of shiny baubles, decorative objects, and broken bits of Numenera. Most of the treasure has no practical value whatsoever. Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we got some more shins. Another oddity. Usable artifact. Go ahead and take them.
Fine.
Another oddity and a cloak. Usable only by the Castoff. Probably end up selling that. And look at that.
Ready.
And just like that. So it was a treasure trove, and I'm pretty sure that was also a trap.
Action! Here I come!
If nothing else, it was a treasure trap that that sucked up a bunch of my attribute points. Okay, we've already cleared out most of this.
And it's done.
This guy was asking for his voice back. Or, sorry, his sight back. I don't know if we can help him. Why do you return? What have you brought to Porskora? Tell me what you want me to do again. Restore my sight, and I'll give you my jar with the iron wind inside. Are there no Chiurgeons, no doctors you know? Someone with a taste of travel on his scent should have met me at least once such. Okay. So we'll keep an eye out for that. I'm not sure if we want to deal with these Murdens or not. How many are there? 4? I mean, surely we could deal with 4, right? Oh, there's 5. What's a translator? Oh, there's more than 4. There's at least 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7. I do not like those odds. Well, if they don't... Yeah, if they're just going to let me go in and release everybody, and yeah, I'm okay with that right now.
Let's go.
What was that? So I just picked up something that was a quest item. Hang on. And I was talking about I need to go and divvy these things up. Okay, we got like a grenade thing. Consume an action. Grenade thing. Okay, let's give a grenade thing to Aridus. Let's give a humanoid corpse thing to Aligern. Yeah, let's divvy them up a little bit. But there was some sort of frame, right? This sounds familiar. What did that go to? Find a mall that leads to the trade post. That was... Okay. Back to Brusca. Oh, we found the other patrol, so we need to go back and do that. Moves past. Aridus in the Labyrinth. Newborn Maw. And this... Okay, that frame thing seems very familiar. Let's see. In the meantime, we're gonna head down to Mimavira's courtyard and tell Brusca that we saved his second platoon. I mean, there was one guy that was dead, but we saved the other 2, I think. And maybe we can rest up and get some of our ability points back. Now that we've got a place to rest for free. But where did that black frame come from? Sure. I wonder. Hang on.
Let's get back to Orth, eh? I want to know what he has to say about this frame. what his big secret is.
Yeah, the frame. Oh, okay, so that was the black frame we found. Well, let's get back to Orth, huh? So... who's Orth? I thought we didn't know where Orth was. Okay, I don't know.
Of course.
We'll figure it out, though. Okay, so Brusca is here. You need something. I don't have time to play the guide. Rescued 2 of your men in the old slave block. So you're the one. Yes, you match the description Aiken gave me. He stumbled back here quite a while ago. Zebek nearly unconscious on his shoulder. Thank you. Here, take this. It's not much, but I owe you something. That's both my patrols you've rescued. I'm truly grateful. I don't know what possessed you to step in the way like that, but I owe you my thanks. I guess with those headaches out of the way, I can focus on more important matters now. Important to some, anyway. Mimir is so afraid of her own skin that she's willing to let men die just to keep me close. What other matters? Well, it's not really your business, but neither were my patrols, and I owe you that much. The Mimavira, you probably heard she doesn't leave the fortress anymore. Well, that's because of the way the Bloom's been acting lately, and I think I know what the Bloom's behavior means. She should leave is what it means, but she's too damn proud for that. So what does it mean? Do you know how the Mimavira came to power? They say the Bloom helped her, that it turned against the old Mimavira and destroyed him. I was a kid, just a green mercenary at the time, but I remember the way the Bloom changed. The old Mimavira could, well, not control the Bloom. I don't think anyone can do that, but sort of coax the Bloom to do what he wanted. Then one day the Bloom just stopped responding. Maws closed and reopened in horrible places, and a few weeks later the old Mimavira was gone. The Mimavira sees the similarities too and doesn't want that to happen to her, so she's shutting the Bloom out. She doesn't know what to do. Worried there's nothing she can do. What'll happen to the rest of us then? Okay. Well, we know what happened to the old Mimavira. She doesn't ever leave the fortress? Never. Not for months. She's afraid of the Bloom or what it might do to her. She thinks the closing and shifting of Maws is a message, a warning. The old Mimavira just disappeared. They say the Bloom ate him, but I think it's worse than that. I've seen him, late at night sometimes, or in the corners of the Bloom, an old ghost in rags and a long beard. Maybe I'm crazy, or maybe he isn't really dead. Either way, I don't want to know. I know what I saw. The Bloom didn't eat him like we thought. Not all of them, anyway. Yeah, I saw him too. Okay.
Fine.
Let's see, Bloom cultist. Wait. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for, wait, there's Dracogen. She's a refugee. Where's, oh, there she is. Just didn't hover over. I'd like to sleep. Of course, I'll bring you some food shortly, and I'll tell you some stories if you like. Enjoy your night.
Thanks.
Okay, we're all healed up.
There we go.
Heretic's Fork, negative, intellect pool. Wait, what? Why do I have a negative? Oh, right. Minus two intellect pool, but I can read. Okay, yeah, I remember doing that now. Okay, let's increase edge. Let's increase intellect edge.
My understanding has increased.
Intellect stuff all the time. Aligern. Let us let's let him. Let's increase his stat pools. He uses might all the time.
The world.
And these guys are not ready to level up,
Here we go then.
Okay, so we're on the lookout for. You're on the lookout for a merchant. we're on the lookout for a doctor for that guy who can't see. But let's see what do you have to sell. But I'm also on the lookout for the fact that I have a lot of stuff now. I need to start selling it. Ooh, plus 20% movement speed, and I am so slow anyway. I think I will be taking that, and then I'll be selling this. Let's sell. Ooh, it's an astronomical mirrorcaster. Did I already use this one? I don't think I did. I'm gonna have to try that later. Sell the oddity, sell the oddity, sell, usable, sell, yep, sell, okay. So I just sold a bunch of stuff. So now we've got, wow, we've got 3,000 shins. Okay. Got a slug spitter, which is a medium weapon. I didn't specifically take, hang on, I didn't specifically be good at light weapons, am I? I don't think I am. I actually think I'm good at any weapons, but I think I can use anything. It's just I want to keep using a shield. I'm not sure if medium, well, wait. Sorry, I know that was rude, but I wanted to check something. Like here, this is a medium weapon that allows me to use a shield. So I know there's some medium weapons that do not allow you to use a shield, and I don't see anything on this that specifies if that's the case. Because, like, I know this sting charge is a one-handed weapon, but some of these others, like the slug spitter, is it a two-handed weapon? It's a long weapon, so I assume it is, but I don't see what it is on here that indicates to me it's a two-handed weapon. Anyway, let's see, what else do we have? There's a needler. That could be good. A maul, heavy crossbow. None of these are really jumping out at me at being better than what we've got. So, a shield, a runic blade of Tolds and Ore, heavy melee weapon. Oh, is that what we've already got? Oh, that's what we've already got. Sorry. Battle axe, sling charge. This was probably worth buying. Yeah. Look like a one-time heal everybody. That could come in handy. Still Mirror heals 20 points of health and removes all negative fettles from all allies in range. Let's go and pick that one up too.
Falling apart. Drop
This-
the ciphers, Aridus.
Oh god. Okay. We'll put that on somebody else then. Okay, Clockwork Strut. It's 30% evasion. Max effort +1 on all non-combat tasks. Max effort -1 on all attacks. Great axe. Spirit yep. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We still have a lot of shins though, so keep my eye out for other merchants. And, okay, so then we're looking out for a doctor, other merchants. We're also looking for a maw that will take us to, what was it? Maw that will take us to the trade post. Okay, that's like our main quest right now. Ioxu, who's a merchant? Sunderman and Sunderman. This is where the trade post used to be. So we've been to the old slave block. We've been in Little Niliesh. Have not been here. So Let's go trade here and then go check out the shrine.
Won't notice I'm gone.
Then we'll check out the old Chiurgeon.
On
Which
it.
actually, now that I think about it, it seems like a good place to find a doctor. So maybe, we'll go there next. Hey, Aksu. I want to trade with you, since you've got so much good stuff. I have need of your wares. What I have is this. Okay, we have some spray flesh, which could not be bad. Yeah, we will buy that. I'll buy all 4. Let's see. How do I break up a stack? Right click? Nope. Shift right click? Nope. How about if I just drag some over? There we go. Let's get everybody some spray flesh. Okay. Embrace the all-permanent +1 training level and concentration. Entropic Engine. A heavy ranged weapon. Cloak of Faces. Let's see. Ecstasy Paralyzer. Ooh. A light ranged weapon. Oh, which looks significantly better than my Sting Charge. 10 mental damage, +2 per effort. Makes dazes people. Yeah, I'm getting that. And then I will sell this. 20 mental damage. Confers daze to all characters in range of the target point. Let's pick that up. Ebon Eyes. Oh, that's what I've already got. Fluid Armature. Psychic Focus. Okay, I think we're good. Let me make sure I don't have too many ciphers on anybody. It's a heal. That's like a grenade thingy, another grenade thingy. Let's give that to Aligern. Actually, let's give that to Makina. And how are we doing on weapons? Should probably get her something better. Should definitely get him something better. Do you have another ranged weapon? Like a medium ranged weapon? Problem with Aligern is that he is not particularly speedy. And most of the ranged weapons use speed. Ah, well.
On it.
We'll keep an eye out for something better for him, but I'm honestly okay with him standing back and healing and armoring people up, so that'll work too.
The boredom slayer.
Okay, so let's go to the Chiurgeon area next. Walks without fear.
The very soul of action.
Okay, and we want to go to the Chiurgeon Slump. So a couple of those earlier combat encounters have convinced me that lots of healing is a good idea. Okay, we got another maw. There are maws everywhere. Okay, looks like we got some mercenaries. This actually looks like a pretty small area. Got a maw. Got some more merchants. Okay. Let's go see what's what. Hi, mercenary. A pair of bored-looking soldiers in filthy uniforms bar your way. Blue and silver markings are still visible under the grime, but only just. Their weapons, on the other hand, are clean, well-maintained, and appear to have seen serious use. Welcome to Chiurgeon Slump, under the protection of Cartaglio's Irregulars. Here to see one of the fine medical professionals? It'll only cost you He breaks off suddenly. No fee, I beg your pardon. A bleeding cast-off. Taglio won't be happy about this. What can you tell me? I'm sorry, you'll have to speak to our captain. And then they... Wow, okay. Okay, I guess we're going to be talking to this guy, but let's talk to Reynard first. Okay, there are Taglios, Irregulars. The features of this once handsome man are sunken and splotchy, the face of anxiety and drink, evidenced by the flagon in his hand. The veins on his nose have broken, giving it a rosy appearance. Any cheer that might have lived on his face is destroyed by the frequent nervous glances over his shoulder. Following his gaze, you see a maw some distance away. He looks you over, his eyes lingering on your cast-off tattoo. He takes a slow, deliberate drink. Come looking for soldiers, have you? You found us. When a kingdom overthrown, a tomb robbed, a caravan guarded. If you've got the shins, then you've still come to the wrong place. Our Taglio's Irregulars are not ready to serve. Go hang. Thrice-stained cast-off. He won't be dragging my men back to that hell. Fine. What do you want? Why'd you stare at my tattoo? Here, cast-off, I'm waiting for you to tell me the penalty for desertion. But unless you come with more strength than this, you'll have a hard time enforcing that penalty. What are you talking about? A deserter from the endless battle, the changing god side. Don't tell me you haven't heard of me. Don't answer that. Let me tell you what happened. We'd been working for the commander they called Chalcedon for years. We earned our pay the hard way. We did it honorably. We took bigger and bigger risks. And when I objected one day, the Chalcedon told me any cast-off could do my job for cheaper. Cast-offs don't die easy. Not true for the rest of us. When we took our last objective for the Chalcedon, we found a nest of Juralisks. Not one, mind you, but many. I reported it personally to Chalcedon, the commander of the Changing God's army, and she told me to wipe them out no matter the cost. Having lost 10 of my friends that day, that cost was already too high. Damn cast-offs think they're gods, all of them. Couldn't give a damn about us. So I took it on myself to get the pay we were still owed, and then we left. We came here to carve out a living, but it looks like we're still not clear of cast-offs. Yes, we deserted our posts. The endless battle is a ruiner of lives, and I'm damn proud I didn't waste any more. Okay. What are you drinking? This? This is Astarian rum, one of the finest and deadliest concoctions I've found in my travels across this land. It's like being smothered in a blanket of soft fur and drowned in love. It can strip the gloss off about any material you care to name, too. Most people can't drink one mug, let alone two. Even these brave soldiers find it hard going. But you? I challenge you to match me, and I'll match you. Put that vaunted cast-off constitution to the test. No. Why do you keep looking over at the mall? No reason, I just don't like the way the damn thing looks. I don't like the way it sounds. You don't hear that whispering, chittering noise that sounds like primal hunger? That wants to eat me. I know it wants to eat me. Worried that it might be sneaking up on me, or that I might accidentally be slipping backwards towards it. You don't fight in as many battles as I have without recognizing a potential death wish in your own heart. So what are you going to do about it? I'm stuck here in the bloom. The fight's gone out of me, I'm afraid. How about take me? Why am I opening my heart to a cast-off? Get out of here. Okay. Don't be in a hurry.
Now.
Okay. Creepy maw. Hey, apothecary. He purses... Oh, I clicked Aligern. Sorry. Meant to click the apothecary. The lumpish woman has been ill-used by the years. Her clothes are tattered and gray, as if the life has been drained from them. Her face is scabrous, and when she opens her mouth to speak, her fetid breath is nearly overwhelming. She eyes you skeptically and says, "What do you want?" Wait, look at Mr. High and Mighty. Wants nothing good, I'll wager, at least not for us. Do you have anything that might be helpful? Ha, pass on, stranger. My simple cures will do you no good for his mighty highness. Okay, how about you? This young man's beauty shines even though his grimy face and tattered clothes. His eyes are wide and staring electric blue, and the movements his fingers trace through the air look like birds in flight. He snaps out of his reverie and grins at you, his teeth even and white against his brown skin. On closer examination, you can see that his rags were once fine fabrics, carefully and expertly stitched. Where am I going to get more money? Hello, he looks quite affluent. He greets you with an easy familiarity like an old companion. His voice is smooth and educated, mellifluous and soft. Hello, friend. My name is Boris. Care to spare 200 shins? Why do you need money? What, why, friend? Do you remember the first time you fell in love, the sweet laughter of an infant, the taste of a tear when you hear of a friend's death? I do. I remember them, even though they haven't happened to me. At least, I don't think they have, but no matter. Here inside this shop, Sheen sells the essence of those experiences. If you have the shins, you can live them all yourself. If family never understood, they wouldn't even try it. At least you can live them until you run out of money, which I have. Did I ask you for those shins already? I could swear I did. I only need 200. No thanks.
Go.
Okay, Sheen. You look like a doctor. Maybe. When she turns, you realize that the thing you had mistaken for a bundle of sticks and twine is a woman, an impossibly thin woman, her face all angles and lines, her arms summer twigs. Her clothes drape across her like a sailcloth, and though her face is young, her eyes are old, old, old. Her hands are pitted and scarred from alchemical processes, the apparatus for which stands in dizzying profusion behind her. She does not meet your gaze as she greets you, but her eyes rove across your body, watching and weighing. Traveler, the shop of Sheen lies before you. Essences distilled, drafts for quaffing, experiences delivered a mouthful at a time. Can you create a mixture that will open the maw here in the slump? Know you what it seeks? All creatures live in desire, so too must the maw desire something. I have no idea. Okay, okay, it wants to devour our Taglio. The man wears the black mask of fear, but he carries the marks of a hero. He carries a soldier's essence, but he has forgotten its face. 2 ways to do such. 1. Fetch me his skin or bring me his hair, and I can find the truth of a man. A warning, the condotteri will see no change if you give him the essence. You must provide another subject, I mean to say that another must ingest his essence. The bloom is not gentle, few would accept your offer, knowing this. Only the truly desperate plot this course. 2. I can remind him of his truth. I tell you this. The bloom will likely devour him. Simply look at my wares, and you shall find the bravery that he requires. Let me see what you got to sell. I don't like the idea that these maws require you to sacrifice somebody. Let's see. I have an essence of bravery. Got more ciphers. Cipher. 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 Lots of ciphers. Okay. Well, let's see what else we got.
There, in the shadows.
I mean, I get it. We could go and get this guy's hair and have him make the essence and then trade it to this Burris guy because he's so desperate. Or we could just go and convince this guy to, oh! It's Orthfong. This is the guy that Aligern's been looking for. You see a tall, nervous man pacing back and forth. His hair is a mess, his clothes stained with food and chemicals. His left eye is an engraved orb of metal, and you can hear it whirring from a distance. He casts fretful glances all around the space, as if waiting for something or someone. Yeah, he's the Aeon Priest that we were looking for back in the Sage's Cliffs. But when we got there, he left Aligern a note and had left.
Making a note.
Aligern, I heard you were in the bloom, but I didn't dare come look for you. I had a revelation about your tattoos as I was examining the frame, and if I could just compare the windings of your tattoos with the circuitry of the frame, I could verify my hypothesis. Unfortunately, Murden stole the frame, and I have no idea where it is. Did you get my note? Orth, what in the name of the Black Three are you doing here? Why did you leave the Order of the Truth? I got your note, and it said to be careful with my tattoos, but it didn't say why, and it didn't say where you were going. It didn't? No, that can't be right. I distinctly remember... No, of course not. I was being coy and cautious, but I thought you'd divine my meaning. Did you stop using the tattoos? Rumors of a spy, Memavir spy of all things. I couldn't risk that. No, I've been working on powering them, making them more effective, honing my control. You look serious. It worries me. What could have set him off like this? Alright, that's my fault. I should have been more clear, and maybe it's nothing. I need the frame to be sure, though, but stop using them right now. Keep them close to you. Well, it so happens we found a frame that was being guarded by the Murdens. Is this the frame you're looking for? One glance is apparently all it needs. He helps with the light and takes it from your hands, strokes the joints of the collapsed frame. It doesn't appear the Murdens have damaged it extensively. It still seems to have that constant low hum of power, and yes, this will do nicely. He hands you a bag with an impressive number of shins inside.
I need to talk to you.
He grabs Aligern's forearm. Put one of these halfway out, Ali. He keeps his other eye trained on the frame. As Aligern lifts a tattoo, hissing and buzzing from his skin, Orth leans forward, licking his lips. Yes. He grabs Aligern and kisses his friend full on the mouth. My friend, I forbid you to use your tattoos anymore unless you enjoy throwing your family and friends. He beams. His mouth hangs slightly open. There's a sunken look to his eyes. My family? The smile slowly disappears from Orth's face. I thought this might be happier news for you, Aligern. Do you understand what I'm saying? What are you saying? I'm saying that all this time, Aligern, you've been carrying around your family and friends. They've been transformed into energy and transplanted into your forearms. Those creatures you saw, nothing more than visual representation of the deconstruction process. Your family wasn't devoured, Aligern. They're alive. Orth, are you saying that I have been using my family and friends as weapons? I've been stealing their power to defend myself? Have I damaged them? How do I restore them to humanity? How many times have I used them? Why did I never count, never think? Well, yes, you've been using them like that, which is why I suggested you take special care with them. But they may not have suffered ill effects. I cannot say for sure. All you need to do is reactivate the frame and they will be restored to you. You can evaluate their progress then. He snatches the frame from Orth and snaps it out to its full expanse. He runs his fingers along the sides, his agitation increasing by the moment. Why is this not working? Orth, why isn't this working? Perhaps it requires a special activation sequence. Is that truth, Orth? Could that be it? Perhaps yes. If this device functions as a matter of decoherence and imprinting transfer, it would necessarily need a passcode of some sort to unlock it. It wouldn't do the ancient users any good if they accidentally recorporealized their passengers, would it? It would require an act of intentionality. So, do you happen to know any extremely powerful psychics? Someone stronger than a mere mind reader? One of them might know how to unlock the code from your mind. But I am no student of the psionic arts, my friend. I have done for you what I can, and frankly, I think my efforts have been sufficient. I might know just the person. She's back in Sage's Cliffs. Once we're out of the bloom and I'm done with this cast-off business, I'll go find her. I'm forever in your debt. You have been sufficient, more than sufficient. You've been heroic. I will. Stronger than a mind reader, eh? Gods, I hope she's still living there. You gave me a puzzle, Aligern. It was a delight. Though if you could explain to men just how helpful I've been and tell them how I unlocked the secrets none of them could, that would go a long way toward clearing this debt you mentioned. Well, my work is finished. I really must return to my position in the Order. Farewell. You can just go back to Sage's Cliffs from here? I certainly haven't found that. Alright. Awesome. So it looks like we've got some more Chiurgeons down here, but it looks like we've got several Chiurgeons. But I think this will probably be a good place to stop for now. So we've found out more about Aligern, and well, it looks like we'll find more about Aligern next time too. But we've found more about what happened to his friends and family, and maybe we can help him restore them. And yep, then we'll go and talk to these doctors and see what they know, and maybe we'll finally find our way out. I suspect it's going to involve dealing with one of these maws and giving it what it wants and hoping that we find the right one, but that will be for next time. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care.